Hey everybody, it is Wednesday night, and it's time for Super Geeked Up!
Yeah!
Hey everybody!
All right, what's up everybody? Thank you so much for joining us. This is Super Geeked Up, your live weekly geeky pop culture show. If you've never seen us before, we're going to do a mix of dog, the background.
Oh, in the background. He's getting excited.
We're also going to do chatting about some different geeky topics, and we're going to play some super fun geek-themed games. And you guys, if you're watching live, will be part of the show as well. There's a couple ways you can participate. You can tweet us at Super Geeked Up. Use the hashtag SGU. And you can also, though, just comment in the chat. That if you're watching on YouTube, there's a chat to the right hand of the video, and you can comment away there, and we're going to share some of your comments as we go along here because we love hearing what you guys have to say. All right, tonight, special guest co-host. You've seen her many times before on our show. It's Sarah Moore. Hello, miss.
Yay! Hi.
Hi. Wow, that did sound really sweet. You're right. You said you were very sweet before the show started.
That's right.
Okay. And this is also our, we like to do our Patreon shows every so often. And so we have some awesome Patreon supporters on the show with us tonight. We have Maria Duron, Justin Duron, Craig Poole, and Alex Martin. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Hey.
Thank you so much for being here, guys. If you don't know, folks, Patreon is a way where you can support us by making a monthly pledge of whatever amount you like. At certain levels, you can get to do cool things like come on the show. So that's what all these awesome people have done. And thank you guys really much, seriously. I mean, you know how much we really support. We really appreciate your support is what I'm trying to say. Okay. All right. We like to kick things. We're going to talk more about what they're doing and get them to share some of their sites and the cool stuff they're doing later in the show. Right now, though, we like to kick things off with what we call the Geek Tweet of the Week. And today, that is, if you could take one fictional character, and that could be for anywhere, movies, TV, comics, books, one fictional character, and make him or her real. In other words, bring that person into reality. Who would you choose? Craig, I want to hear your answer.
I was debating this. I had two, but I'm going to go with Gambit from the X-Men.
Oh, Gambit.
I think
okay.
he would be. I think he would be great as a drinking buddy and a card player. Right, a couple rounds of poker and a few drinks. I think he would be someone you'd have a great time with. Great night. So I'll say Gambit.
That's a great answer, man. You're right. He would be a great drinking buddy. I always like, in the 90s when I was reading a lot of X-Men comics, I love Gambit. And I always love the Gambit rogue,
He's very, very confident with the ladies, which is always nice.
Right. And then, of course, he wants to be with a lady he can't actually be with, really.
Yes. Story of his life.
Yes. In the chat, Necrodius is already watching live. Hello, sir. Thank you for watching, a frequent viewer. He actually says he is doing a Warcraft raid right now and watching us, I guess is what he said.
Whoa.
All right.
Putting your focus.
Good luck. Yes. Good luck on, I don't know. Orcs, is that what you find those in orcs in Warcraft?
Good hunting.
He might be in orcs.
He might be in orc. Okay, you're right. Just don't watch.
I have a feeling right now he's fighting Sargeras or somebody, depending on which raid he's running.
All right, good. I'm glad you know something about it, Alex. Okay, Alex, so since you're sharing there, why don't you share your answer to this question?
I feel like the world needs Talia al Ghul right now, more than ever, and Arrow's about to give me her in a couple days here. So I would like to make Talia al Ghul real.
So if you don't know, folks, Talia al Ghul is from the Batman comics. It's actually one of my favorite female characters from all comics.
She's rad.
She's awesome. Now, wait, there's the thing, I did not know this. Are you serious? She's about to be in Arrow, the TV series?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to be in Arrow this season after the mid-season break, which is today.
It was earlier today, wasn't it?
Yeah. And I only know
God.
that because I went on Twitter for the show and Stephen Amell tweeted out it was good to be back. So it must be tonight.
Okay. I'm already excited to watch it, but now I'm super, super excited. I've been waiting since they had Nyssa in there. I was waiting for when they were going to introduce Talia. Thank you, man. That's good information to have. All right. Maria.
Yes.
What would you say to this question?
I actually debated between Mickey Mouse and Agent Carter because I love Agent Carter, but I would actually go with the mouse this time because my background, I love startups. I'd love to hear from the mouse from the beginning you know, what his start was, what their struggles were, all the stuff he heard, all the obstacles. You know me, I just love, I'm turned by a startup story. So I think that would be it'd be Mickey Mouse. He's been my man for a long time.
That's an awesome choice. I was in Disney not that long ago, at Disney World, so hey, I'm all about that.
Yes. Oh, yes. Very much Disney.
I love how though Mickey Mouse and Agent Carter, like those answers are so separate from each other. Although they are all controlled by Disney now, I guess. So that's
True. There's that connection. So
yes. All right,
I
Justin.
think the mouse could make the connection for me, so it'd be okay.
Yes, very good. Justin, what is your answer?
I'd have to go with, for this time, Stitch. From
Stitch?
Lilo and Stitch. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like just it'd be such mischief with him that he'd be always full of so many adventures. So, I don't know. It'd be fun to just have him around. Chaotic.
Ohana means family.
That's
So
it. Family's very important.
never gonna leave anybody behind, which is good.
So I've actually never. It's one of the Disney movies I've never seen.
Watch it.
Disappointment.
It's so good.
But so is he the one that, like, doesn't he get into a lot of trouble though? Is that what he does?
He does.
Adventures.
Yeah. But so he finds this like troubled family, right? It's this like this orphan pair of sisters, and they're struggling to try to have some sense of normalcy in their lives. And she wants a pet. The little girl wants a pet, and so they go to the pound, and they happen to find this alien experiment who is masquerading as a dog, which no one buys ever. And like they teach each other that the broken parts of themselves is what makes them special, and why they need each other. And so they sort of like, not that they fix each other because they're not broken, but that they're still important even though they're flawed. And so it's sort of this like wonderful coming together story of family.
That sounds awesome. That's a great message.
That's a great synopsis. That's perfect.
You might
Thank you.
Sarah writes all the synopses for for all the movies on the cable networks.
I'm back. I was frozen. I missed
Okay.
everything.
You were frozen with Coffee Cup. It was kind of amazing.
On live chatting, Acrodia says he's playing a troll priest in Warcraft is what he's playing right now.
Perfect.
And Chris Hadley says hello. He's watching live. Hey, Chris. Thank you, sir.
Hello, Chris.
Yeah. Hey, Chris.
All right. So my answer to this question, by the way, folks, if you're just joining us, we're talking about what fictional character you would love to make real if you could make them into reality. And we have some cool answers already. Mickey Mouse, Talia al Ghul, Stitch. Right? Craig, I've already forgotten what you said. No, you didn't. Gambit. That's what you said. Sorry.
Gambit. I was debating between Gambit and Predator, but I went with Gambit.
Predator? What is
I'm
wrong
gonna need you
with
to
you?
stay with Gambit, sir.
I mean, really, only if Predator's on our side is what I'm hoping.
Safety first.
Yes.
Yeah, right?
One that's on our side, yeah.
I would just always cover myself in mud, just like constantly. Down on
Keep the Governator away from him.
Don't have
Okay.
weapons.
Is
They don't like it when you have weapons.
well, they're
That's
doing
true.
you're doing the Predator reboot, right? With Shane Black is directing. Is
Mm,
it, yes. Does anybody know about this? They are. Yes, they are. But nobody knows any other information. Okay, I was just
I
not
don't
talking
know
about.
anything
No,
about that.
but I'm gonna go find
I'll watch
information
it,
now.
because Predator.
No, they're definitely
Yeah.
doing it. I was wondering though if Schwarzenegger is going to be a cameo or anything, but or
I feel like that has to happen.
yeah.
Man, yeah, okay.
That'd be interesting.
I can get on.
It's a great movie. I love that movie, man. The first Predator.
Yeah.
All right, my answer is actually my favorite literary character, and that's Sherlock Holmes, because well, he's amazing, and I also feel that if he was real, all these unsolved crimes throughout the world, he would just be able to solve them all, and the world would be a better place. So
Yeah. And he would be around for a long time because, like, studying Scarlet, he's like the first official. He's like 27 as a character. Like, he's a young person. Like,
is he
it's
that
not-
young when it starts?
Yeah. He's under 30. I think he's supposed to be like 26 or 27. So I think it's one of those situations where people just assume because he's so smart that he's always being portrayed as an older person. But like he's young, so he'd be around a really long time and just
That's great.
solving
That's
shit
awesome.
left and right.
I guess that makes sense then too. Cumberbatch isn't that old when he started playing them. So.
Yeah,
so good.
I
Are you guys
love
caught
that
up on
show.
Sherlock? Because
I'm not. No, I know
Yeah.
this season just.
Yeah.
But I still gotta get to that in the last season too. I'm behind.
Okay.
Yeah, I am too.
Dude,
Yeah.
John Watson,
It's
I just adore him.
Don't ruin anything.
I can say I love him without ruining
Oh no, you can do it. You love Watson,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. You can say you love Martin
Ew.
Freeman.
Best.
Yeah, Martin Freeman's awesome.
Loving that show messed up the second Hobbit movie for me. I'm just saying.
Like you couldn't separate him from being Watson and Bilbo.
Yeah, because it dawned on me during the scene when they were talking to each other.
Oh yeah, because he was
Oh my God, I
strong.
love this scene,
Yeah.
even from the animated movie. However, it's kind of messed me up that Sherlock is a giant dragon and he's talking to Watson. who's a
Were you waiting for Smog to say it's elementary, my dear Bilbo?
Or you like take some drugs and pass out.
Or there's a violin stuck in the gold. A pile of gold.
They
Right.
should have done that. I mean, I really
Wow.
feel like
That
they
would have
missed
been
an
actually a nice little
opportunity.
Easter egg. Yeah.
Yeah.
On Twitter, Carlos Bathory says to this question, the man of Atlantis and the Thing. Who's the man of Atlantis? Aquaman? Namor?
No, I think
Tell
wasn't
us,
that the show with
Out of
Patrick
those two,
Duffy?
there's only one correct answer, by the way.
The show with who?
Patrick Duffy. Like back in the 70s.
Back in the day? Oh, I
yeah,
don't know,
back in the
maybe.
day. Yeah, the 70s. Patrick Duffy was the man from Atlantis. You know, he wasn't Aquaman, but he had these little web fingers and web feet and just saved
Wow,
everyone.
I didn't know about that show.
Yeah.
There you go.
Look that up. So wait, what is? Oh, what's the answer? You said there's
It's
only one.
Namor.
Right? Okay,
It's
I
always
figured- I
Namor.
figured you said that. But you know what? I'm telling people, man. Aquaman. Well, no, he's ridiculous. But Jason Momoa playing them, he's probably gonna make him cool. You know.
Dude.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
Justice
I
League
already like
Unlimited
him.
Hook Aquaman was amazing.
Oh yeah, that guy. I mean, he was actually kind of a jerk, but he was a badass.
Yeah.
That's when they made him really
Goes
cool.
well.
Yeah.
I really hope it goes well.
Justice League movie? I do too. We were talking about this last week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm
I'm gonna watch
definitely
it.
gonna watch it.
It might be awful, but I'm gonna watch it.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, potentially not more than once, but like,
No. Mm.
All right. I'm still,
Fingers
I'm going.
crossed.
All right, folks, you can still tweet us at Super Geeked Up or comment in the live chat. Love to hear from you. All right, that was our first Geek Tweet. Oh, Sarah, I'm sorry.
I don't get to
I
say.
know. I'm so sorry. What is your...
Don't leave Sarah out.
I'm always trying to put Sarah in the corner.
Nobody puts Sarah in the corner.
Nobody puts me in the corner.
So I had a bajillion things struggling through my head, but I landed on Miss Marvel, the new one.
Ms. Marvel.
Where the most recent incarnation of Miss Marvel, because I think she's really important because she is a Muslim American geek superhero, and she spends the first couple issues like struggling with the fact that she doesn't think she looks like a superhero, and that the superhero is supposed to be like tall and big-breasted and blonde and 100% American looking, and she like discovers this thing in herself of like, this is who I am, and she stands for all of this wonderful like self-discovery and confidence in herself and doing the right thing, and she's a super geek, and I kind of adore her. So, and she's got a giant psychic teleporting dog, and he's got a thing on his. It's amazing. Huge dog. Yeah, he's the best.
What is his name?
I don't remember his name because she calls him like Monster Doggo. Hold on, I'll look it up right now because she's like, he's a big bizarro doggo.
Okay, cool.
Looking it up, it's happening.
All right.
Happen to have them all handled right next to me.
I know that's interesting that you had them right all next to you there, Andy. That's very nice.
I know. Well, sometimes you got to come prepared.
Yeah. So, folks, again, if you're watching live, let us know what characters you would like to see brought into reality, fictional characters. That is. All right. So we should. Well, here you can tell us later in the show. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm going to find it. You keep on going.
No, but you have to do the next segment, so you need
Oh,
to go.
Christ.
I was going to say, can I share while she's looking for that
You
real
share.
quick?
What are you sharing?
Yes, you can
So
share.
it's funny to me that she said that character, partially because Jeff, you know what our comic book's about, but also because I love that character. I hate her powers. And when she got announced, she made me have a heart attack because it's too close to what we were doing.
Whoops.
Like I had a legit heart attack when I saw that article. I was like, no, we were so close to being the first to market. So that's fine.
You hate her powers?
The stretchy powers.
Oh, you don't like?
But that's all I've ever seen of her powers. I think that just bothers me because Miss Marvel. So when they announced it, I thought she was going to be closer to like just young Carol Danvers.
Oh, I see. No,
Her
she's
costume
like
is dope though.
yes, it's like yeah, right? It's rad. It's like a bikini.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
Alex will tell you more about his project he's referencing here a little bit later in the show, though, folks, because it is really cool. Yes, and I, as an indie creator myself, I know Alex. This is the freaking worst that happens.
I'll find
Heroes
it.
and
later.
Supernatural all made me insane.
You might, folks, speaking of heart attacks, maybe you'll see some later today. Hopefully not, but people were telling me from one of the games I sent them that they were about to have a heart attack before the show.
Oh, no.
Right.
You may see it live.
Let's not though. Let's just not.
That's
have
really
it.
not actually. Our good buddy Madrak just joined us in the chat. He's actually usually always around for our gaming shows, our D&D and Star Wars gaming shows. So thank you, sir, for tuning into the Super Geeked Up.
Hi,
All right,
friends.
Let's go into Sarah actually played once
Okay,
with Madrak.
so his name is Lockjaw, BT Dubs. Is the name of the dog. Okay, so now
the
though,
dog. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought you were insulting.
Lockjaw, okay, now we know.
No, Lockjaw. Is the name of the dog.
Wait, she has the Inhumans dog?
Context.
She had yes, so she's an Indian.
Oh, that
She went
makes
through
sense.
Pterogenesis, so she's an Indian.
Got it.
Anyway, welcome everyone to this edition of Geeky Tinder. Now, for those of you who have not used Tinder before, if you are interested in hooking up with this person, you swipe right to hook up, or you swipe left to hard pass.
Okay.
I have a list of 10 characters from geek culture, and you're going to need to tell me whether or not, I will also share, of course, whether or not you would hook up with said character. So you swipe right for yes, swipe left for no.
And we won't necessarily get through all 10. We'll see how the timing goes, but thank you for coming up with that list. I'm
Well,
excited
I
to
mean,
see
I
it.
got them all. Okay, if you guys are interested. There's some doozies on here, so you're
Oh,
welcome.
I can't wait.
Okay, so to start us out, I said from Star Wars Episode 7, Rey, would you swipe right?
Right.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I would swipe
Right.
Right.
Anyone swipe left?
Alex is pondering, it looks like.
No, I'm not pondering.
Oh,
I was
no.
waiting for everybody to answer. I'm swiping right. I was swiping
Yeah, swiping right.
like 5 minutes into that
Yeah.
movie.
5 minutes into the movie, you're swiping right.
That seems like a great, okay, we're all in agreement. She's going to get
Yeah,
a,
by the way, that's actually, funnily enough, that's pretty rare on the show that everybody agrees with the character, so good choice.
You know, like Ray.
On Twitter, not on Twitter, on YouTube chat, I'm sorry. Listeners mate, our good buddy Anthony Davis says he is watching us once again on his big smart TV he just got.
how about you?
Hey,
Thank you,
Anthony. Hey.
Jealous.
You've seen our huge faces.
Okay, so then the next one is The Flash.
Which Flash?
The new
The
Flash?
new Flash?
We'll say the new Flash.
TV
TV
show
Flash.
Flash? Oh yeah, I go right.
Swipe right.
I mean, how can you not love Grant Gustin as Barry Allen?
Agreed.
Adorable.
I don't watch
Are
the
we-
show.
I just pick
Yeah,
any
I
Then,
don't
Flash.
watch
then
the
just
show.
say the character itself. Would you swipe right for the character or swipe left?
Swiping left.
I'm going left.
Left? Really?
Left.
But he
Left
can
from-
vibrate his whole body.
Oh boy, come on.
Hashtag too appropriate for the win every time.
Right.
It's Tinder. This isn't for relationships, people.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna go
how it
left.
works.
It's for a hookup.
I haven't
I'm
used
gonna
it.
go left. Vibrating. No.
Left. Okay.
I'm going left.
No,
He keeps
go
messing up
left.
the teamwork, man.
All right. I mean, more for me. That's fine.
So I guess you're and me are gonna share them, Sarah.
That's fine. That's also
Just you
fine.
guys, yep.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
with
fine. Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Thumbs
rock
up.
on.
If you're watching live,
All
folks,
that
by the way,
guessing good.
if you're watching live, feel free to put the character's name in right or left so we know what you're talking about as you're listening to this. Seriously, like Grant Gustin's going to be really upset, though, when he watches the show. But Grant, me and Sarah just invite us to the set now.
It's nothing personal for me. I'm a Southern girl, nice and slow. I'm okay with it. No flash.
I'm trying to think who is like the slowest character then, like the opposite of Flash.
Right.
I don't know.
Right. All right. So
Probably
next
Captain
up
Cold.
on your thing here is Jillian Holtzman from the new Ghostbusters.
Okay, which actress is that? I haven't seen it.
Which one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Kate
actress?
McKinnon.
Which one?
Kate
Tim
McKinnon.
McKinnon.
The
Oh,
best
God.
part of that movie.
I also know so little about the
Glasses,
movie.
right?
Okay, well, I mean, glasses, yeah.
Glasses.
Glasses, yeah.
Okay, sure.
Well, I
That's
mean,
good enough for
she
me.
had,
I'll go
she
right.
had the Screw You necklace, and she was the inventor.
She was
Oh, okay.
badass.
Like the Googles are happening right now. Left.
Everybody's looking her up.
Kate McKinnon, right. Yeah, you swipe right for Kate McKinnon.
Oh, the
Right.
crazy one.
That's why, right?
The blonde.
Okay, right. Yeah. Yes, the crazy one.
Oh, blonde?
The crazy one.
Blonde crazy? I'm going left. Forget it.
Tinder, crazy's good. That's fine. Again, more for me.
Something
All right, so
Hang
so
on.
next we have.
Sorry, let me share one thing in the chat, which I almost don't want to, but I will. Matt
Do it.
Drake says, "The Flash?" ? He would be finished so fast, it would be pants off. Okay, time to clean up. Gross. Yeah. All right. Yes.
I
Next one.
mean, next one I have is Magneto.
Ooh.
No. Left. Way too many.
Which one? Which
Way too
one?
many
What?
problems. Psychological problems. There are
Michael
lots of problems.
Fassbender.
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 Okay, Fassbender, right? But
Right.
Magneto.
Have you
No.
seen
Fassbender,
right.
Fassbender?
Magneto.
Um,
No.
Fassbender,
I
right.
mean, they're
I do
all a
not
little
agree
crazy,
on that.
right? But there's not like the crazy ones are crazy in bed too. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy ones are fun.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, Magneto
Really like
does
it.
keep having kids. He's doing something right.
He's doing. Mhm.
Wait a minute.
Something
I thought he
right.
only had 2 kids.
No,
He
they
had
got
2 kids.
Polaris too.
Oh, what's that? Was she after
And-
Quicksilver and what's her face? Scarlet Witch?
Gambit's girl, he turned her powers off. I'm just saying.
All right. I don't know.
Rogue has on way less clothes in the Savage Land. I'm just saying.
Keep swiping right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next, we have Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop.
Swipe
Oh,
right.
right. Sorry, for people who don't
What
watch
was her
anime, yeah, it's okay.
Faye Valentine from Cowboy
Cowboy
Bebop.
Bebop's anime. It's okay if you don't know.
Ray Valentine.
She's completely gonna blow all your money and run away, though. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that is true.
Or swipe
Probably
right.
She'll
won't.
stick around long. So.
I mean, just don't have a lot of money on you when you meet her for your date. Work around.
She wouldn't stick around then.
She'll figure it out.
Sarah,
Right.
Sarah has this all planned out.
I feel like Faye would have all your account numbers in 5 minutes flat.
That's fair. She'd probably bring her team, which would be weird.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd still swipe right. So
Right.
the next one I have is Data from Star Trek.
Baby.
Vader.
Data.
No.
Yeah, Data, man.
Data. Oh, Data.
Swipe right.
Okay.
Data.
Swiping left.
Left.
I think I gotta go left, just because
I think-
he tried it. It didn't work out in the series, you know.
That's true. It didn't work out in the series.
That's a great episode, though. When he
Yeah.
takes-
Well, that's only because he was trying to put emotions in there. I feel like if he would know what to do.
Well, we know that because
He has all of the information.
Yeah, he was with Tasha Yar. He already did that. We know that.
Yeah. You know, I would actually swipe left on that one.
Wait, is anybody right on Data?
No.
I am. Data got the database.
I'd be,
Oh, Alex was nice.
I'd be tempted to swipe right. I think you'd have a very interesting conversation. It'd be quite intellectual. On an intellectual basis, it'd be very stimulating. So I'd swipe right.
I
Yeah,
feel
it'd
like
be great
Data
fun
has a
all around.
special set of skills.
So in the chat, listener's mate says Data is well versed in many things, though. That's true, as Craig was saying.
That's true.
Matt Furtado says, I made it only half an hour late. Whoops, that's fine, Matt. We got plenty of show to go.
Hi, Matt.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
All right. Who else you got?
Minerva McGonagall from
No.
Harry Potter.
No.
What?
Who?
Professor McGonagall.
McGonagall?
I would go
Professor-
right,
oh.
just because I would like to talk to her. I like her. I would.
That's very nice.
The character, yeah.
She'd be great to
Smith's
chat with,
character.
sure.
And she probably knows how to handle herself because she
Mhm.
was a Quidditch player. So she knows,
Was she a Quidditch player?
she sure was.
Where was
Wow.
that established?
She played Quidditch on the Gryffindor team
When she was at Hogwarts?
when she was at Hogwarts, and she was really good. And then she ended up getting like jinxed off her broom by a Slytherin player, and it ended her career.
Ah, damn Slytherins.
Bastards.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Here's the time.
Right?
That's cool.
Mm.
See that? A young,
Anyway.
young McGonagall.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Do we know what position she played?
I believe she was a chaser.
Excellent. That's the position I would like to play.
Good. Yeah. I'd like it.
All right, so moving on to Crowley from Supernatural.
I love Crowley. Right.
Ditto.
Wait, who? I don't watch
Love
Supernatural.
Crowley's
Who's that?
Another show.
Supernatural?
And
Mark Shepard on
Oh,
Supernatural.
I still don't know who it is.
King of Hell.
Love Crowley.
He's
the
did you watch
Yeah.
Battlestar Galactica, Jeff?
The new one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
the
Yeah.
reboot.
No. So I
He's
just
a
forget.
lawyer.
Just keep going. Forgive me. I don't know what
You're
you're
the
talking
worst.
Yeah.
He's the lawyer
Okay,
on
so
Battlestar.
this one is a little bit more obscure as well. From The Last Airbender, Azula.
Yes, right.
Is that a
Right.
girl or a guy?
It's a girl. She's
Right.
that's like highest level of crazy.
it is the highest level.
Dude, Sarah, what does it have to do with all the insane characters?
Tinder. So you're not really like finding like super balanced folks
Yeah, that's
on
true.
Tinder. Anyway, Azula would be
The best.
crazy, and there would probably be lightning involved. So I'm swiping.
Yeah.
I'm swiping right.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.
Is that
There's one more. I have one more.
okay? Do the last one.
Yeah.
Gimli from Lord of the Rings.
Ah.
Left.
I think I'm gonna go.
Slipping
I
right
think I'm gonna go right.
because
Mm.
it's Gimli.
Mm.
He wouldn't want you to tell the elf.
Mm.
As you stroke your non-beard.
No.
Just don't tell the elf.
Yeah.
That's all.
Don't tell the elf. You could
pretending I
probably
would
do
do
anything
it.
you wanted as long as you didn't tell the elf.
So many jokes about that, but I won't.
Yes.
Oh, man.
All right, I'm the only one. Fine. What about you, Sarah? Wait, are you going right or left?
For Gimli,
Yeah. I just think
seems
about
like he'd have a lot of stamina. I'd swipe right.
it. Okay, there we go.
Mm.
Yeah, dwarves have endurance. That's right.
Mm.
Good constitution.
There would be a lot of booze. It'd be great.
Yeah.
Ocean.
Yeah.
The ocean.
All right. Well, thank you. That's awesome game. So Canuck Facto in the chat, who's our good buddy Ryan Lanier. First off, he says swipe left on Jeff. Thank you, sir. Fine.
Oh,
Um,
I was pulling for you guys.
and then he says, I'm assuming this had to be in reference to not watching Supernatural Battlestar Galactica, takes Jeff's geek card and cuts it in half, then shreds it and sets it on fire. That's what,
Wow.
Mark Shepard has been on so many geek shows. I can't believe you don't know who he
I
is.
might know who he is if I saw a picture.
You probably would if you saw his
I haven't
face.
got a, yeah.
And Scorpio is in our chat. Hey, sir, thank you. He's actually hasn't been here in a while. He's an awesome supporter of us. He says, "Oh, I've got stamina." All right, I bet you do.
Oh,
I feel like that's a movie quote.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, Craig. Craig does our quote the year game, so maybe he could work that in some.
Yes. I don't know that one.
I think it's just a good
Might
Dark
be a
Souls
movie I
reference.
haven't watched.
Oh, should bring that up. Yeah.
Stamina.
So speaking of Ryan in the chat, he actually reminded me about something to mention today. We did this last year, actually. So today, which I guess we got a little bit of time left, folks. Canadian company Bell is doing this thing. For anytime you tweet out the hashtag Bell Let's Talk, they will donate 5 cents to mental health initiatives. It's something we did last year, and people who are watching us live helped out. So if you want to do that again, that would be great, folks. That's just Bell Let's Talk. That's the hashtag you want to use on Twitter. I can say the Twitter can say anything. It just, as long as you use that hashtag, they will donate 5 cents every single time that happens. It's also on other social platforms too. I think Facebook and Instagram and other ones they're doing as well. But if you're on Twitter right now, that would be great to do. I will put that in the chat right now, that hashtag, so it's clear. Bell Let's Talk. All right, and thank you, Ryan, for reminding us of that. All right, let's see. What do we got going on here? That was Geeky Tinder. Thank you, Sarah, for doing that.
Got you.
Even though your options were really weird.
I swiped right on most of them, so I don't think
everything
that
except
they
one,
were
I think.
super weird. Yeah, that's fair.
All right, so Scorpio says, nice of Jeff to rub it in. That's Benno AWOL. And no, I just meant it's great to have you back, sir. I know you've been busy doing stuff. All right, so let's see here. All right, let's get to our awesome Patreon guest and see a little bit more about what they're up to. So Maria and Justin, do you want to tell people what you guys do? We're going to check you out.
Sure. So what we do is we help market small business. We work with startups. So that's everything that we do. It's word of mouth, putting a system together. And just got back from CES 2017. So we were out there taking a look at what all the new tech is and what's everybody inventing, what drones there are. I mean, it was just a lot of fun. Lots of new tech to take a look at. Always love to go to that. And then we go in April to the NAB show to see how people are actually using it in their business and broadcasting. But that's what we do. We help businesses in being able to market and be seen by their customers. And then Justin, go ahead.
I just actually attended Otakon out in Las Vegas, so
Ooh.
that was some good fun to actually mingle with a lot of the local cosplayers out there. Some of them came out from California as well, but just it's an anime convention, and so you got a lot of anime otakus out there having good fun, just good socializing time. Plus, it's in Vegas, so what kind of mischief could a bunch of anime lovers get into in Vegas?
Nice. And that's actually where I met Maria for the very first time. Was in Vegas during one of the NAB shows.
Yes, it was. Yep. Great connection.
Yes, absolutely. So where can people, your website or anything else you'd like to give out to people?
Sure, they can go to nolikeignite.com, but if you'll on Twitter, I'm at Maria Duron, so MariaDuron. Follow me there. I do brand chat every Wednesday morning, so I do a Twitter chat for the last 7 years. And join in, just connect with me. I look forward to learning more about you. Yeah.
Awesome. Justin, where can they find you online?
I'm on Twitter at Stein Factory. I'm kind of active on there. It usually only when I'm at an event or conference, so I'm a little bit scarce just when I'm hanging around, but that's a place you can reach me.
Okay, awesome. And actually there will be like a banner and a description of what Maria was just talking about on our website very soon, actually. So look for that. You can get actually link to that on our website. And also on this video, we'll put all the links, of course, at the description section, so you can check all that stuff out. Thank you very much, guys.
Sure,
and they do awesome stuff. And we actually got Alex as well, but I've seen Alex before at San Diego Comic-Con, but this is the first year actually I got to see Maria and Justin there, so that was super cool last summer.
That was very cool.
Yeah.
Great to be there.
All right, let's see here. What's going on in the chat? So Ryan says, Canuck Facto, for the Bell Let's Talk, so far there have been 125,626 481 interactions, which amounts to over $6 million.
Nice.
So that is pretty awesome.
Nice.
Wow, that's great.
Yes. Again, folks, that's Bell Let's Talk. You can do that hashtag on Twitter to help mental health initiatives. I just did it myself. Oh, and Chris Hadley says, hey, Maria, Justin, so great to see you guys.
It's our iZombie friend, Chris, so it's good to see you too, Chris.
Oh, yes. You guys are all fans of that, right?
Yes, we are.
Sweet. All right, Alex, Martin, tell people what you're up to.
Brain freeze, sorry. My name is Alex Martin. I do a comic book called One Nation Out of the Darkness. we finally have them all printed. We are going to ship them in the next couple weeks so we can fulfill our Kickstarter that we did like 3 years ago, because life is hard and making comic books is hard. You can find us on facebook.com/Intense Comics, or at Intense Comics is the Twitter. And then
awesome. Congrats,
mine is 2 a.m. back.
Hey, what, tell people, if they haven't seen you before, what is it about?
The comic book is about a Muslim American girl who is born in Brooklyn. Her dad sees 9/11, decides we got to get up out of here just in case to be safe. Takes her to the Middle East. Afterwards, she goes off to college, determines that she has powers, and needs to figure out if she goes her dad's way of protecting or go out and help other people who have powers like her who are being hunted.
Sweet. How many? Here's the thing. How many issues are there?
There's 4 issues in the graphic novel, so there's going to be about 120 pages on that, and then the Kickstarter edition has additional like 20 pages or so background links of us talking about or being interviewed, and then also the artists, both Alan and Federico, talking about what it was like to work on the project.
Sweet. So, the art's really cool on the book, guys.
Thank you.
All right, let's go over to Craig. So Craig, well, actually, if you watch, besides Super Geeked Up, if you watch some of our other shows, you actually would have seen Craig the last couple weeks on our Saturday night Star Wars show. He was playing along with us. He was actually playing. What were you? Tell people what you were playing, Craig.
I was playing a Wookiee Jedi because the world needs more Wookiees in it.
And Jedi.
Jedi. He's a Wookiee Jedi with a double-bladed purple lightsaber. Because why not?
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
And that's a lot of fun.
He even let
I
my
haven't had a
character.
chance to use it yet.
I know.
Yeah.
So we gotta have you on again, because you gotta. It's ridiculous if you don't get to use a lightsaber.
It also the lightsaber also has a scatter gun, which is a shotgun on the hilt as well. Because why not?
Ezra style.
Wookiee.
Yeah, Ezra.
Yeah. As soon as I saw that, I thought Gunblade.
Nice.
Cool.
Yes, you don't want to mess with him. Fortunately, he's on our side in the game, so that's good news.
Yes.
And he let my
Just to
character.
be clear, that sounds like a weapon out of Ruby.
Yes, it does. Yep. Speaking of anime, Craig, where can people find you online?
At Craig Allen Poole on Twitter. I'm also on Facebook, as I think it's Craig Poole 90, something like that. The minute the main thing I'm doing is I'm working on a fantasy novel series, which is I put it as kind of like Lord of the Rings meets Game of Thrones, but with real animals. So you have a feline race, there's wolf race, there's variations of birds, their race, and they're all kind of interacting with each other in this setting, and coming up with new ideas all the time for that. So yeah, I'm working on that. I'm also doing a role-playing setting using the Savage World system called Blood Realm, which is your character, if it's a D&D kind of thing, so your character is whatever happened to them in the world, they are now dead, and they come to this delightful place, which is in the middle of civil war, thanks to the 4 horsemen who are fighting each other for control. And you're kind of stuck there having to decide whether to follow them or to go a different path and whatever you want to do. So, yeah, like I said, just coming up with ideas for that, and, you know, just button down and actually writing it is, for me right now, is the hardest part. That's, yeah, ideas are where I'm strong. Actually sitting down and writing, that takes a while.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, that's one. But yeah, at the minute, that's what I'm doing at the minute.
Cool. Awesome. And folks, that was Alan is spelled A-L-A-N, correct?
Yes.
You got it right?
A-L-A-N. Yeah. Yeah.
If you're following him on Twitter, which you should. Follow all these awesome people on Twitter. In the chat, Scorpio Luna says, Gray Jedi Wookiee with a double purple lightsaber. That's exactly what he is. You got it correct.
Yes.
when he's playing. And then Mark's Pile says, hello, late, but wanted to catch some of the episode live. And I see Sarah co-hosting. Yes, you do.
Hi, Mark.
Mark's is part of our Dungeons & Dragons shows on Monday night, actually. So thank you, Mark, for watching. All right. I think that's all our awesome guests. And again, folks, all these super cool people are pledging to us on Patreon. That's they get to come on and have fun with us. So thank you to all of you again. Thank you to the rest of you who are also pledging on Patreon and watching all that stuff. And if you would like to help us out, you can go to supergeekedup.com, and there is a big Patreon button right on the homepage. You can click that and make whatever pledge. Any amount really helps. And there's also a PayPal button if you want to make a one-time donation there as well. All right. Let's see. We got some Geeked Up news coming up in just a minute. We're going to play Geeky Accents. We got another Geek Tweet question. A couple things I want to mention really fast. Some cool news that's happened to me fairly recently is that Super Knocked Up, which is my comedy series about a supervillain who gets pregnant by her superhero nemesis. If you haven't seen it, it is now on Amazon Video. So that was pretty cool. And thank you. And so season 1 is up there now. Season 2 will be up by next week, they said. And you don't have to be an Amazon Prime subscriber to watch it. You can just watch it for free. And if you've seen it or not, actually, that would really help me out if you go maybe let it go, give it another watch, or if you can give it a nice rating and a little review or comment on Amazon, that'll definitely help us out. I know a lot of you have already seen it on YouTube, and thank you, but that would definitely help out if you can go check it on Amazon as well. And the other thing, speaking of YouTube, is just recently, about last week or so, we surpassed 2 million views on our YouTube channel. So huge thanks to everybody, the people who are on the show right now, and everybody else who is watching us. Thank you guys for helping us reach that landmark. You guys rock, and it's really awesome. So thank you. All right, it is time for some Geeked Up news. Sarah's got the first one for all you Star Wars fans out there.
So, Star Wars Episode 8, they released that the title is The Last Jedi. And what does everybody think about that title? How do we feel about The Last Jedi? Don't all speak at once.
Maria, Justin, what do you guys think?
A little worried that they might kill off Luke, because, yeah, it just seems ominous being Last Jedi situation.
I know that's some of the speculation going on now. What do you think, Maria?
Yeah, that's the same way. I'm not ready for the old team to be gone yet. Love the new team, love the new characters, but I'm still very much a fan of the old team. I mean, grew up with them, so.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to kill him off. Maybe it's just focusing on his story. Maybe,
True.
you know, like they're going to wrap up the Skywalker arc.
Absolutely,
Like,
could be that. You know, I am just really, I'm thrilled for any Star Wars. Bring on more Star Wars. If we could have it like this, where it's not a long 6 to 12-year wait between Star Wars, I'm good with it.
Yes, agreed.
It doesn't seem like we're going to have to wait very much for very much longer.
No,
I feel like we're going to get a
all.
movie every
every
year now.
I think it's going to be the other problem. It's going to be way too much.
But I'm sorry. Say it was going to be way too much. That's funny.
Yeah. No, I know to you it is, but yeah, well, we haven't talked since then. I've taken a totally different tact, unfortunately, on Star Wars now with the new movies.
Yeah.
He's concerned. So this is what I was mentioning in the pre-show.
But go ahead, Alex.
Did you finally watch the movie?
Rogue One? No.
Would you
You haven't watched
stop?
Rogue
you
One?
haven't seen
Really?
Movie?
So
Watch Rogue One.
I've literally been waiting to come on the show just to ask you that. Because look,
That's
dude,
so
go
good.
watch the movie. It's not any darker than the last of the regular ones was.
Right. Yeah.
That's not any darker than Empire.
well, I mean, Rogue One was a World War II movie. You know what I mean? It was a war
Yeah.
movie. It was
Right. Well, that's
It is, but it's
I don't
still
want to
not
get too much of a
darker.
tangent. That's okay.
But
If it's darker now, but I don't want to watch a war movie really of Star
Yeah,
Wars.
yeah.
no, but it was so
It's not
good.
perfect,
It wasn't.
but it's
You've already watched 6 of them. Do you see what I mean? Like, it's not.
No, but those aren't war
The
movies.
tone
at
is
all.
not so
They're not even
much
close to
moved
being war
from-
movies. Those other ones.
Huh?
Those
Say
other
again?
ones aren't even close to being war
Tudyk's
movies.
in it.
There's literally
And
the
it,
Battle of Geonosis in the second one. Do you see what I mean? Like, there's a space war, like a space dogfights as there are in this movie. They're not the
Right. Yes, there are, but I
It's
wouldn't
not as
classify
removed from
those as
that
war
as you're thinking.
movies. You know, Like,
No,
there's a
that's
difference
true.
between a war movie and a scene.
That-
I can't say anything about seeing it, though, about what this movie should be classified as.
No, and that's what I'm telling you is the tone is not as removed from those other movies as people are trying to
Yeah.
make it.
Yeah, I
Like
agree.
that's way overblown. So for
I agree,
example, it's not any darker than Sith was, and it's not any darker.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm really not
I'm
a
not
bit-
disputing that.
I'm not a big fan of war movies, and I love Rogue One, so I just don't feel like that
So good.
people do it justice.
Yeah,
by
they
saying
try to
it's
tell us
just
it
a
was
war
Saving
movie.
Private Ryan. It's
Yeah,
not.
it's not. No.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I hope not.
Love the space battle.
But Craig, I'm sorry. You're trying to say something. What do you want to?
No. Just yeah, I love the space battle. Rogue One, watch it. It's good. I'm with the title. I love Star Wars, so I'm looking forward to. I'm going to watch it anyway. But I'm still in the mindset of I don't believe Kylo Ren is strong enough to kill every single Jedi. I know they've retconned most of the universe, except bits that they want. But for me, it's been, 20-odd years since Return of the Jedi. The next logical step is Star Wars Jedi Academy. So rebuilding the Jedi. And you're telling me someone who got his ass handed to him by a person who has never used a lightsaber before, has no idea what kind of ability she has. This person killed every single Jedi. I can't believe that. Even
Well,
with his
I
little
mean, I think
group, I don't
it-
believe that.
There could be that there's like a restructuring, perhaps they're doing away with the Jedi the way they had been before, and they're sort of like rebuilding in a whole different way with Force users.
Mhm.
I mean, there's a lot of
But
things.
this
that
is
could-
saying the
that could
last
happen.
Jedi, so they've literally killed every single Jedi except Luke. I don't think the character's strong enough to do that. He's not Vader. So I'm
Well, let me share some of the things on live and also some of the articles that are going around. Scorpio in the chat says, Yoda even freaking says it in the movie, when gone am I, the last of the Jedi will you be? Yes, he does say that. So some of the articles are speculating, though, that it's like Sarah saying, the Rey and other people will not necessarily be the Jedi as we know them. They may be called something else from now on. Jedi can be plural as well as singular, so they might not necessarily mean just Luke. They might mean him and others. And Rey
But
or something.
It's been 20 years. Rebuilding the Jedi makes sense. For the last 20 years, if he hasn't been doing that, what the hell has he been doing?
He's been hanging out on that sweet island.
Well, he was training
Well, no,
people. We
he's
know
doing
that.
more than
No.
that.
He was training
Yeah.
people. We know that.
You're missing some context there, right? Which is that's about how old Kylo is, right? So it doesn't seem like there was ever a point where he full blown trained a bunch of Jedis to where there is a bunch of Jedis for Kylo to go around and kill. It's more so they were running the academy. Kylo went dark, and then now we don't have Jedis. You see what I mean? It's not
Right.
like we're assuming at some point that there was a full blown, like the Jedi Outcast video game where he has the full blown academy built.
Even just bringing people in, training them and teaching them, that makes sense. Rebuilding the Jedi makes sense, and then you have the next generation like Kylo, who's training from a young age. But to say
Right, but
he
it
killed
sounds
every
like
single one.
He was doing problem that we haven't figured out what the problem was yet.
Yeah, I know they've added some kind of backstory, I think, to Force Awakens, but I don't believe the character. I don't believe he's strong enough to do what.
We'll see. I think it wasn't. I think it wasn't just Kylo Ren who wiped him out, though. If it was even him or a part of it, I think it was those the Knights of Ren.
The Knights of Ren.
There were
all of them.
that small group at least, and they. So I mean, if they were, a part of it, or they were the ones who did it, or what, I think if they were well trained or well armed, I guess, could take out like a lot of partially taught Jedis, but that it'd still have to be him. It wouldn't be him, just Kylo by himself.
Yeah, there's a lot of guessing with it.
Right. Yeah.
Let me
With
share
the
some again some
backstory,
comments
so,
here from people watching. Marx says there are other kind of Force users. He says I want to see Force witches from that one expanded universe book, and he also says he hated that the expanded.
Sisters of Dathomir.
Yeah, he says he hates that the expanded universe got wiped out. It's not canon anymore with the new movies, and I absolutely despise that as well. And I actually refuse to accept that all that stuff like that. That Timothy Zahn did, for example, in the Heir to the Empire.
Yeah.
Like, no, we're never gonna do anything better than that. So I'm that's canon to me as far as I'm concerned. And all this other nonsense is like, forget it. That's
The games. I love the games.
Yeah.
And you're very good. No.
Now, I do think the Last
The
Jedi.
games, though, the games aren't all the way gone. Because the reason that, what's her face from the movie from Rogue One?
Right?
Jane. That is
Jen, yeah.
named after Starkiller's dad from The Force Unleashed.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see what I mean? So, like, a lot of the stuff they're reintroducing through the TV show, like Duron is on the show right now. That's fine. We've talked about the Night Sisters, Dathomir, Maul is the thing. The Dark Blade is the thing. So a lot of that stuff they're bringing back. They just have to do it in time. You can't do it all in one movie. So we'll get there.
Right.
Yeah. True.
In the chat, Chris Hadley says he has not seen any of the Star Wars or Indiana Jones films. So, Chris, oh my God, please go see them. You have some awesome viewing
How
to
do
be
you
doing.
not like accidentally see them? At least one.
That's all right.
I
The first time, it's totally
Spice
fine
runs a
if you haven't
marathon
seen
every
it.
like 6 days.
Well, actually, yes, on the TNT and stuff, like since they have the rights now, they show Star Wars all the time now, Chris. So actually, you got a pretty good chance of checking them out. Yes, I would highly recommend it, though, Chris. Like, start with the original trilogy of Star Wars and Indiana Jones. Just go in order, obviously. Start with Raiders, and they're awesome. I mean, most of them. So I will say The Last Jedi is just like a title itself. I think is a pretty cool sounding Jedi, actually cooler than a lot of the other titles. I don't think last necessarily means dead either. You know, it just could mean referencing.
No.
It just could be referencing Luke.
Yeah.
The last of the Jedi. So, the group. Yeah.
You know, he's the last Jedi Master up there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. In the chat, Matt Furtado says, "What, Chris? Do it for reals."
Yeah. Oh wait, I'll do it right now.
Get your shot.
And then Marks, you're terrible, Marks. He says, "Are you an alien, Chris?" Chris says, "Well, I have accidentally seen them when flipping channels, including when I prepare to watch The Librarians." All right, well, that's on TNT. That makes sense. Well, just I don't know. After you watch The Librarians, stay on it.
Yeah,
Watch
just
Star
go change the
Wars.
channel and it'll come back up.
All right. Any other comments about episode 8? Covered it all.
I've done my rant. I'm good.
Yeah, I know. It always Star Wars stuff always gets a lot of
That's always-
discussion.
yeah.
No, it's always good. It's good. It's all good.
And you know, I just like poking Star Wars fans. It's fun.
You are a Star Wars fan, though.
I am, but I like the universe more than I like those particular 6 movies. None of my actual favorite Star Wars fictions is within any of those, except for Ahsoka
Oh, it's so
Get
good.
out of here. All right.
and Darth
Revan.
Maul.
Yeah.
Darth Maul's cool.
Yeah, that's my favorite Star Wars fiction.
Knights of the Old Republic.
KOTOR 1 and 2.
Revan.
Yeah, Revan's
Cool.
amazing.
Revan's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris says, speaking of Raiders of the Lost Ark, did anyone see that documentary about the 2 kids who did a shot-for-shot remake of it?
No.
I have not, actually.
I've heard about it. It's Crazy Town.
Matt says yes in the actual remake as well. I don't know what that means.
That means he's seen the shot
Yeah,
for
that's
shot.
That he then saw the film.
Cool. All right, let's go on to our second news item that I'm excited about because I've always been a big fan. It's actually been one of my favorite comics. It's called Witchblade, folks. It's from a publisher called Top Cow. So it's about a New York City homicide detective, Sarah Pazzini. She gets this, what would you call it, artifact, I guess. It's called the Witchblade. It gives her kind of special powers and stuff. Anyway, it's a long-running comic book for many years, but they actually did try to do a TV series back in the day. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of when it was. Early 90s? No, mid 90s, something like that.
Late.
Late 90s.
College late, yeah.
Yeah, late 90s. Okay. Yancey Butler was in it. Who I actually liked back in the day. It was only ran 2 seasons. It wasn't really that good at all.
We miss you, Yancey.
I miss her too, actually. She was doing some cool stuff. Anyway, they're doing a reboot though. They're doing a new Witchblade show, and let's see who's behind this. Some of the people behind the Vampire Diaries are actually going to do the show. So it's actually going to be on NBC though, not CW. Interesting. Anyway, I don't know. So, well, Alex, you're a Witchblade fan, right?
Yes.
Are you excited to see another show?
I was until you said Vampire Diaries. Kind of. There's some things in the article.
I like the Vampire Diaries.
There were some things in that article that concerned me. The first one was San Francisco, and then the second one was her having the Witchblade since birth. And I have to quantify that a little bit, or let you guys know at some point or another. I owned every Witchblade comic book up until the Ron Mars run, like when they kind of broke everything off in time.
That's funny. That was actually my favorite run.
That stuff.
That's interesting. That's funny. That was my favorite run. Ron Mars has been on our show actually too.
Yeah.
So, anybody else here? Any know about Witchblade? It's fine if you don't. All right.
Never
Just
watched
Alex
it.
and me then. All right, fine. Alex and me will watch it then.
Yeah. If you get a chance, like separated from the material, the same reason I like Avengers and that stuff better than I like all those X-Men movies. If you get a chance to just start watching it, or you're a Supernatural fan in the first place, that's definitely a show to start watching. Especially that first season is probably going to be really good because it's that regular cop getting stuck into all the occult stuff. It should be fun.
Cool.
Nice.
Sounds good.
And for anybody who do like comics, my favorite artist pretty much of all time is Michael Turner. Witchblade is actually where Michael Turner really got his name out there and started and became so famous.
Mm-hmm. If you
So-
ever go in a comic book shop and you can,
What was that?
oh sorry, if you ever go in a comic book shop and you see the crossover with Sarah Pazzini and Tomb Raider, it's amazing.
I
You
have
should
that.
buy it.
Oh yeah, they did. Well, I have the original, and then they did a whole bunch of other ones after that too.
Yeah, they're always super cool together.
No, I was so excited for that, man. Like when they did that first one.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Sarah, what's the next news item?
So the next news item was just like an article that this guy wrote. Nothing has been officially announced. It's just speculation, but his idea was that perhaps they could rescue the floundering Fantastic Four franchise by including them in like the X-Men movies. Because Fantastic Four, they keep trying and it keeps not going super well. So, you know, there could be a lot of crossover. It's the same universe. So, thoughts on that? Interested in?
Who wants to join?
You're
Right.
really excited about this, apparently.
We're so thrilled.
It's Sony universe, Sony expanded universe.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Maybe Deadpool might kind of do a cameo in it. That's the only thing that would. Yeah, Fantastic Four. Is they do that, putting a franchise that's struggled heavily and putting it in one that's succeeded is probably one of their best. I'm surprised. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, first I'll let you know they're not doing this. This is just as
Yeah,
writers.
It was just
This
like
is writers
somebody
like
was
Heath.
thinking
Be a cool
about
idea. They're not doing this. So we're kind of more like if you think that I don't think
Wouldn't
I
surprise
don't know if it
me.
really makes sense to be honest with you. I don't know how Fantastic Four really fits in with X-Men.
Yeah.
The X-Men movies, outside the last one, which I thought was a little mediocre, I actually have loved. I think that for the most part they've been amazing, and they've been some of my favorite superhero movies. So that's going fine, I think. And I actually still haven't seen the Fantastic Four, the reboot one, so I can't comment. I know.
I'm not going to watch that.
I keep hearing that movie is supposed to be fine, and then it just goes off the rails. Like, it's weird. The way people describe that movie to me is super weird. Can I baby rant for a second? Baby.
Sure.
Yes, baby rat, sure.
Implicates it.
Like, are you gonna be a
Oh,
baby, act like a baby, or?
No. It's a tiny rant if you know me, right? Fantastic Four is the first family of Marvel, man. They deserve a good movie finally. And I'm not even one of the people that hated the first one.
I actually like the first one.
If you were to add that,
I like the first one.
yeah, that movie is fine. I just wish the dude that plays Doctor Doom from Nip Tuck wanted to be there. Other than that, that movie is perfectly fine, right? But they're the first family of Marvel. On top of that, if you're gonna give me Onslaught as the final thing, like you were gonna take that and mix those two together, I could do that without the Avengers, and that would be fine. But otherwise, Disney, just please get them back and do Hickman's run. It would be perfect for what they're already doing within Marvel.
Good man.
Maria Justin.
And don't tell us their origin story again. Stop it.
Yeah, no more origins.
Yeah, we're done with the origins.
Any comments, Maria Justin? Are you fans at all of Fantastic Four, X-Men, or anything?
Fantastic Four, just that they've never really interested me. So I mean, hearing about it, kind of going in, or possibly going in X-Men is just, But yeah, I'm not too thrilled. I've just never really been too thrilled of Sony's production of these things, anyways. So.
Jonathan Hickman's run is amazing.
All right. In the chat,
Yes.
Matt Furtado says, "Watch Fantastic Four drunk with some friends." That's what I did. We yelled it a lot. It was fun. Okay. Mark says, "I'm still waiting for a good version of Doctor Doom." By the way, Doctor Doom is one of my favorite villains. He's hilarious. And then Lister's Mate says, "Marvel just needs to make a She-Hulk movie." He loves She-Hulk. Or a whole new generation of Marvel movie fans interested in Howard the Duck. Aren't they redoing Howard the Duck? I thought I read, actually.
Howard the Duck keeps showing
Really?
up in
Something
comics
about
and
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like, he makes a cameo in the Mockingbird comics, which is really fun.
Oh, I read some of Mockingbird. That is pretty fun.
Remember in Guardians he did too. Maybe.
But yeah. No,
Yeah, I like
Alright.
that. That was cool.
Mhm.
All right, last bit of news is, so when I first sent this out to these guys, it was about, will Deadpool get any Oscar nominations? Because that was the talk. Now we know, because it came out yesterday, Deadpool did not get any Oscar
Well, not.
nominations. They were speculating if this was going to be like the superhero movie to do it. That didn't really make any sense to me, that it would, to be honest with you. I was shocked it got Golden Globe nominations. I love Deadpool. It's not the movie I think should be not for an Oscar. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
I really enjoyed Deadpool, but it's not a movie that the Academy likes. It's not.
Yeah.
It's
Give you an MTV Movie Award.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
MTV
like,
Movie
it's
Awards.
like a people's choice kind of, like, all the fans really like it and it did great at the box office, and that's wonderful. But the Academy likes really super serious, like, period dramas, and it's just not
No.
that.
Well, do you guys think? I think part of the point was if, like, one of these superhero movies can break that, like, kind of ceiling of actually getting a nomination. Of course, several years ago, the big debate was over The Dark Knight, and that it didn't, and that's why many people claim they expanded from 5 to up to 10 Best Picture nominations, because they said it didn't get one that year because it was only 5. If any movie should have gotten it, a superhero movie, I think that one should be. That one did.
Yeah.
I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think any of these movies ever will? These, like, superhero, genre movies?
I agree with Sarah that it's just, I mean, it's just not, it's just not, doesn't fit the mold
For them.
for what
because
the Academy looks for.
It had far too much fun for the Academy.
Yeah.
It did. The Academy is it's art. We're making art. It's very important, and that's what they do. I mean, those are the movies that win. If somebody is, dying of some wasting disease, or if their loved one dies in their arms, or somebody's got an accent, or something. This is what happens.
Someone's got an accent.
If somebody's playing against their original accent or against their original type, if they're going into something, and then they're all like, "Oh my God, it was so transformative and amazing," and if it's really heavy and serious, and with giant costumes. That's what they're looking for, but they're not looking for like, man, I went and saw this movie, and when I came out, I felt like it was the most fun, and I had a great time, and I want to go back and see it 47 times. Like, they want you to go see a movie where you just cry, and you come out and you feel awful about yourself and about life. That's what they want, and those are the ones that win.
Sarah is actually one of the spokesmen for the Academy Awards this year, folks.
Yeah,
if
you're
you didn't
welcome.
know. And speaking of accents, you're going to hear some amazing Oscar-worthy accents in our Geeky Accents game a little later.
Well, I hope the Academy is watching.
I do
They're
too.
going to
For
absolutely,
2018. I mean, come
nobody's going to have this. I'll tell you what.
So many groans are going. I don't understand this. All right. All right. Let's go on. Before we do that, though.
If it wasn't Watch from Interview for Vendetta, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Like, it was not those two. I don't know what else.
That's true.
All right. Let's. Okay. So Matt says, yes, Matt, you're totally right. So he says Return of the King, which did. It's the only fantasy movie, I guess, that has. But I was specifically talking about like superhero
Yeah, that's not
ones.
superhero.
Though even obviously it's very hard
Did Lord of the
for.
Rings get any Oscars?
Oh, Return of the King.
Yeah, Return of the King.
One actually.
Yeah, just that one.
Yeah.
The rest
It's very
of them
hard though for
aren't.
those fantasy and sci-fi movies. I mean, A New Hope got nominated, but that's the only one. And I mean, surprisingly, they should have won. But yeah, tough, man. It's tough for the stuff we love to see that at the Academy Awards outside of the visual effects and sound editing categories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right. All right. Let's see here. Okay, we got one more geek tweet question before we go on to our last game. Sarah, what's our last geek tweet question?
What fictional characters would be the best and worst president or prime minister of a country?
Inspired by, since we had the inauguration last week, this inspired this question for me.
Oh yeah, inauguration.
right,
so
so
let's
what do you
look
got?
down at Alex. Who would be the best
Oh.
and who would be the worst?
So just fictional characters.
Yes, not real.
Man. Well, yeah. I just want to make sure it wasn't specific. A specific genre.
Yeah, any genre.
I feel like the best president ever would probably be.
We lost you. What was that?
Yes.
Oh, I said I feel like the best president would probably be Picard.
Oh shit! Excellent choice.
He's gonna
Yeah.
have a level head to make the right decisions. They're going to be fair decisions and things like that.
I would vote for Jean-Luc Picard.
Yeah, man.
Right. Who would be the worst? Gaius Baltar?
Yes.
That guy's terrible.
He was. I mean, he was
Yeah.
pretty much the worst.
Oh,
that
yeah,
one
he
well.
was. Yeah, that guy's terrible. I hate that guy.
Yeah. No.
But I love him at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was good for that.
Actually, you know who would be really bad? What's Jack from Lost? He'd be terrible because he's way too wishy-washy. I need you to make a decision, bro.
Yeah,
All right.
Jack
So
from
off in the
Lost, yeah.
chat or Twitter, folks, if you're our best, worst
Agreed.
characters to be president.
Jack would be
All
bad.
right, Craig, best and worst.
He's like
I'm
convulsing.
thinking now.
Because it's hard.
Sorry? It really is. I still want to say Deadpool.
As which one?
I can't
The
tell.
best
I don't know.
Both? Could be both.
Both.
He's both.
I
He's your
think.
answer for both. There you go.
That's
He
fair.
would- yeah, he's yeah.
Free
I probably
chimichangas
I'll
for
go with
everybody,
Deadpool.
probably.
I love
Both.
him.
Free
Get out of my
chimichanga
brain,
is-
Jeff.
But then you never know what he was going to do because he's nuts.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
I was
It's
thinking about it.
wearing no trousers day today. Okay.
Plus, if he needed a hit, he would just do it himself. Like dictator that just needed to go away, he would just handle it.
So he was like, I'm not sending in a SEAL Team 6. I'm just going to take care of it myself.
Yeah, I just got this. You're good.
All right.
Yeah.
Maria, best and worst.
I would say, actually, it's funny that you brought up Lost, because for me, the best would be, I love Sawyer in Lost, and I think Sawyer's got real life experience and he just makes a decision. So I'm good with it. And as far as the worst, Rumpelstiltskin from Once Upon a Time. It would be
Oh,
all
yeah.
me. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I
Very
love Rumpelstiltskin
decisive.
though.
He'd be very
I love
decisive.
him.
Oh.
I love his character, but he'd be a horrible president.
That's fair.
But I love his
But
character.
everybody would get like a wish, and then they just owe him their whole lives.
Yeah.
You're not making a
Talk about that.
good case for him being a good one, I think, at this point.
Let me
Does anybody
before
owe
we-
him?
let me share some chat answers here. Not everybody says best or worst of these answers, but we figured out. Mark says Lex Luthor, who actually did become president in some of the animated stuff.
Yeah, he did.
And Dr. Doom is what Scorpio says. He'd be a strong leader. Yes, though I don't think he knows how to do a democratic country since he's used to being like the
Right.
ruler of Latvia. Chris Hadley says, I gladly pick Bruce Wayne to be president. I don't know, man. That has so many issues, though.
Not Bruce.
Madrak
He's
says,
got an issue.
Madrak says Two-Face for both. I like that answer. Best and
Really
worst.
good. That would work.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Joker.
Alex Knight, what did you say in the chat, Alex? Tell people.
I said Batman would literally have us all under NSA surveillance at all times.
I think he already does.
So not much different
Right.
in real
Batman
life, I
does.
guess, right?
Look at that movie, Enemy of the State, at all times. Oh yeah.
Justin, best and worst?
Best, I would say Professor McGonagall.
That's good.
Yeah.
She'd be great. She'd be good.
She definitely have a level head over anything, everything.
Mhm.
Worst would be Umbridge, because
Ugh,
I was thinking her.
Oh, God.
we don't know why.
No, that's a great answer. I was thinking her for the worst. She's terrible.
that's not-
Yeah.
I think McGonagall would be good. I think she would be very, frugal with the spending. She'd be good with the budget and stuff.
Mhm.
My best is Wonder Woman. I think
Yes.
Wonder Woman's very, very level-headed. She's very fair. She's just an awesome person.
See, she scares me though.
She even spent some time in the UN, I think, as an ambassador or something, right?
She did.
She
Why
did, but she
scare you?
completely murdered Max Lloyd.
All right, let's forget that storyline. Just get that. Forget that one.
Like that could go either way.
Wonder Woman I like. All right. I mean, there's so many versions of these stupid characters. It's ridiculous. Everybody murders somebody at some point, and
Wonder
then they
Woman will
retcon
take
that.
it
Well, yeah, she's also very strong. Obviously, nobody's going to mess with Wonder Woman. Your country's going to be
down.
safe.
Yeah.
And the
My worst?
worst?
Darth Vader, because if anybody came in,
Yeah.
all his aides, if they disagreed with him or said no, you can't actually do that because we have to take a vote, he just force choke them, and they all be
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right?
And also because he's technically bad at his job. I'm just saying.
Also not great at his job, as it turns out. So I chose as the best, I think, Uncle Iroh from The Last Airbender.
Yes.
Oh, you like Airbender?
Yeah, well, because he's the Dragon of the West. So, I think that he is a very wise person, and I think he makes solid decisions. And is a very supportive person and a good leader. But also, if you act with him, he can breathe fire. So
Good stuff.
seems like a good thing. And then the worst, I'm going to say Count Olaf from A Series of Unfortunate Events.
All right.
Yeah.
I really like the Iroh right there.
Nice. Let me share some more. A lot of people are chatting about this, so thank you, folks. Scorpio says, "Goddamn, Wonder Woman was a good choice. Thank you, sir." Marks also says, "Wonder Woman would be good." I'm glad people are actually thinking my ideas are good for once. And Scorpio also says, "Alex, that Max Lord had it coming. I cheered." Okay. Then Madrak says, "Claw from Inspector Gadget." Pick a good one.
A good one?
Really?
He'd be the best one, would he?
Oh, that's great. That's great. And he also says Adam West for president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although he's actually a
Like
real person.
Mayor West?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
but
or
can we
like
get
Yeah.
he plays, and what's
Chris
it called?
Hadley
Can we have
says,
Family Guy Adam West though?
Yeah, man.
Chris Hadley says Superman would be a great president.
Wow.
And then, all right. Oh, and then Matt Furtado says Godzilla for president.
Best and worst. Another one. Him and
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Right.
Cap
Right, because Godzilla.
They're
Yeah.
like too moral though. Like it's like too moral.
Oh, Superman.
Mhm.
Yeah, Superman and Cap.
Mhm.
I'm okay with that though.
Hmm?
I'm okay with that. We just listeners. Okay, haha. Listeners says I think Major Carrie Ferris from Superman of Steel, referencing Christina Wren, who's been on our show recently,
Mm.
be president.
Hmm.
All right.
Oh.
Very
Oh, and he used her line. Well played.
Oh, I think he's kind of hot. That line.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so there we go. Excellent answers, everybody, for best and worst. Last game we're going to do for tonight is one of our favorites. I guess apparently not our guest favorite, but one of my favorites, I guess I'll say. But that's called Geeky Accents.
Okay.
We do this a lot when we do live shows at cons. We actually haven't done it on this online version in quite a while. So how this is going to work is we split into two teams. One person on a team is going to perform a character doing a accent that character normally wouldn't have. For example, think Scottish Harry Potter. That's not too close. Sorry, let's say Italian Harry Potter, because Scottish is too close. It really is.
Yeah.
Something like Italian Harry Potter, something like that, or Pirate Batman. Something kooky like that. All right.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it does, right? Actually, it really does. It should do something.
Pirate Batman. I've seen that somewhere.
Yeah. So one person is going to do it. The other team members are going to see if they can guess it correctly. You guys, please feel free to guess at home as well. You guys are usually very good at identifying these, often better than we are. So now, folks, some people, yes, they get a little nervous about this game, but again, don't worry. Don't worry about the accents. We all know they may not be the greatest. It's fine. It's just all good fun. That's part of the fun is just seeing how poor the accents are, at least for me. So, no, well, my accents are terrible. All right, so let's see here. The teams are, Team 1 is Maria, Alex, and me. Team 2, Justin, Sarah, and Craig.
Woo!
All right. Now, one note is I came up with all these, so I will not be guessing since I know them, but I will be giving them. All right. So let's start over on Team 2, actually. I'm going to start with Sarah.
Of course you do.
Yeah, so Sarah
Okay.
is going to do, I gave you 2. You can pick whatever one you like to start with. Just do that one. Pick one and do that one for now. So Justin and Craig, you're going to need to guess the accent and the character she is doing. Okay. If you only know the accent or the character, you can just shout that part out and see if you get that part right at least, and then we can go from there. And you can just shout out at any time. You know it. And, there's no really time limit, but you can't take forever. So just keep going. Hopefully they'll get it. And no looking at the chat right now. Oh, okay. Hang on. But in the chat. First off, Eternal Sky Productions, actually, which is a guy I know named Chaz. He's a good friend. He says, "Howdy, sorry I'm late. For those who don't know me, call me Chaz." All right. That's what I call you usually, so I will keep calling you that. And then Mark's Pile says we should do French Wharf. Well, that would be fun, actually. We've never done that either.
We could do that.
Kapla! I can't do kapla, though, in French. How do you do that?
No,
All right. So, Sarah, okay, take it away, and then Craig and Justin, you will be guessing. Go ahead.
I am action and archaeologist, and I run around on the island, and I wear not enough clothes, and I fall down a lot. I keep getting very wet.
What is it, Craig? Who?
I'm thinking, is it Lara Croft?
Lara Croft. Okay, good. The accent.
I'm thinking the accent.
I fall down a lot, and I also like to pick things up off the ground and turn them into things, which is lovely most of the time.
Russian?
Yes, Justin, what'd you say?
Russian.
Russian Lara Croft. Very good.
Nice.
Awesome.
I couldn't check the accent.
Well done.
Very nice.
In video game, Lara Croft speaking.
Yes. I love the way you describe all the things that happen in a video game, a Lara Croft video game. It's great.
We were playing Lara Croft the other day. We were playing Tomb Raider the other day, and my 9-year-old son said, "This game should be called Lara Croft Falls Off Things." And I was like, "You're not wrong. That's all she's doing."
Which one were you playing?
The most recent one.
Rise of the Tomb Raider? Nice. I still got to finish that one. That's great, though. Yeah. All right, so it's over to our team. I'm looking at the list of things that I have. Let's see here. Fine, I'll go first. So I deliberately gave myself the harder ones too, by the way, folks. So I try to give you guys you might not think I gave you easy ones, but I tried.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So Maria and Alex, you're gonna guess, okay?
Okay.
So accent and character. Sorry. All right. Okay, you guys ready? Okay. Ron, Harry, get to the chopper! Come on, hurry up! Use your wands.
Wow.
So you're Hermione, but I don't know what the accent. You Austrian?
Yes, thank you.
Austrian. Okay, cool. Very good, Alex.
Oh.
Good.
Really?
My gosh. Awesome.
I only
Well
said
done,
that
sir.
because it was a Schwarzenegger line.
Got
Yeah.
that off of
man.
Get to the Chopper.
Yeah.
That's all I could do.
That's
Think do I
amazing.
just had to do Schwarzenegger. Thank you, sir.
That was really
I
good.
would like actually Harry
was
Potter to
amazing.
say that about the Hermione and Ron to get to the chopper. That would be great.
That would
As
be
Voldemort
great.
is chasing them. All right, let's go over to let's see. So other team here, Craig.
Hello.
Hi. So Chris, by the way, in the chat,
Thanks.
Chris says Arnold Schwarzenegger as Harry Potter. That's pretty close. Then he says Austrian. Yes, good job. Oh, and Chris has great Russian accent, by the way. There you go,
Oh, thank you.
Sarah. All right, Craig, pick one of the ones I gave you, and then Justin and Sarah will guess.
Right. Okay. I'll be back.
You're a zombie.
Zombie.
Yes.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Okay, which character though?
Zombie
Which character?
Terminator?
Yes, but you're not on that team. What are you doing?
What the?
Hey, look, I got caught up in the moment. My bad. I was going to ask you that earlier to remind myself, too.
Well, Alex just helped your team out.
good.
You're a
I
zombie
mean-
Terminator.
Well, we had it anyway.
Yeah, you would have gotten it.
Thank you, Alex.
He does that a lot.
Sorry, dude.
He's a team player, that guy.
He wasn't so excited. It's good about guessing. All right. Well, Alex, you are now up, sir. You give a clue.
Yeah.
Okay, but now I fortunately cannot guess because I gave this one to Alex. So, Marie, it's all you
Okay.
to guess the character and the accent.
Feel free to join in.
Actually, yes. You know what, Justin? Since she's not alone, you can guess as well on this one.
All right.
To help her out. Go ahead, Alex.
Look, Mike, I shot fast. And I drive a Falcon.
Okay, so it's Han Solo, Australian accent?
Yeah, you got it.
Australian Han Solo.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There you go.
Very good. All right, 2-2. It's a tie game. Justin,
Very good,
it is
Alex.
your turn for team 2.
All
Oh,
right.
before you do that, though, Lister's mate in the chat says Zombie Terminator that needs to be a web series. That does sound good, actually. And then they're saying get to the chopper, and then I'll be back, Voldemort, in the chat. Okay.
Very good.
Nice.
All right, so Justin is up, and Craig and Sarah are guessing.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Mhm.
like, Shaw, dude, like, you shall not, like, pass.
So you're a Valley Girl
Gandalf.
Gandalf?
Okay, super
Okay.
close. Gandalf's right. Close to Valley Girl.
Yeah. Go on.
Like,
Keep doing it.
Shaw, like,
The accent.
do you mean, like, morning? Or, like, what do you mean by, like, good morning?
It's.
Who else
I
could?
can't
Who else
tell if it's
could
like
it
a
be?
Californian
Yes,
surfer or
Yes,
a stoner.
Got it. California Surfer Dude.
Surfer dude. I was
Yeah.
going Cali Surfer.
Tried to
so
make
Is that a
you,
surfer dude or a stoner? I couldn't tell.
tried to
Yeah.
make him a lady.
Those are about the same thing. As
Yeah,
Mike,
Yeah.
They're just female version.
All right, 3-3. We're each going to do one more each. No, actually, I'm sorry. Wait. Oh, almost forgot Maria. Oh, Maria, you almost got away with it.
Oh,
Oh,
man, I was trying to be really quiet, too.
I know you're like the kid in class where you don't raise your hand, right?
Right? Don't look at me. Alex did such a great job. Okay.
All right, so Alex, you're going to guess.
I mate, ahoy mate. The probability that we can make it through an asteroid field is 3,700 to 1.
good.
You see through.
C3PO.
I want to.
Mhm.
Yes.
Shiver me timbers. It'd be tough to
You're a
make.
pirate. You're a pirate.
Yeah,
pirate-
perfect.
pirate
Thank you.
C3PO.
Thank
You're the
you.
worst pirate
Never
ever.
tell
Oh
me
my
that.
god.
For pirates, by the way, it's always good to put like "arg" in there.
You gotta throw an arg in there.
Oh, sure. I don't know that would C3PO say an arg? Would
It
that?
doesn't matter. In this, as a pirate, he would.
Uh,
You would
Okay,
say very
cool.
properly.
Yes, true.
yes.
By the way, in the chat, let's just make that Surfer Gandalf right away. And
Awesome.
Madrek says for the Australian Han Solo, put another shrimp on the Millennium Falcon.
Very nice.
Oh, Madrek was close. He says Pirate Data, and then the other people like Chris and Legendary are saying Pirate C3PO. And then Marks asked, "Is R2 a parrot?"
Yeah. Yes.
I like
That would
that.
be amazing.
Recipe now.
All right, it's tied up, folks. Then we're gonna do one more round. Sarah, back to you.
All right.
So Justin and
Cool.
Craig are guessing.
See if I can find it. Hold on. Hmm.
Remember, you changed it from something to something.
I did.
Do you remember?
Just been- yes, no, I know what I'm doing. I just need to find the accent.
Oh, I see. You're trying to find the accent. Okay.
I can't, but yeah. Hard to say the accent sometimes. Oh, there it is. Help you, I can, yes?
Irish.
Irish.
Yes.
Well,
It's Irish, and I'm very small and green, and I have very big ears. I like to hang
Yoda.
out in the
Yoda.
swamp.
Yes, Irish Yoda. That is a really good Irish accent.
Very nice.
Really good.
That was yeah.
Nice. All right. Let's see. Oh, it's my turn. Great. All right.
Wait,
So
Jeff,
Maria,
guessing this, right?
Maria and Alex, you're gonna guess. Okay.
Thank you
Ready?
for that, because I was about to get hyped. I was about to answer whether you told me to or not.
Oh yes. Well, no. Now you actually should be answering. It's our turn. All right. Yo, hey, forget about it. I'm the girl on fire. Yo.
Are you hip hop Katniss? Forget about it. You gangster Katniss?
Gangster New Jersey.
Mobster?
Yeah.
You're getting closer. Let me try it again.
Italian.
That's
Italian.
close.
Italian.
That's close. Kind of close too. I don't know why I did the mob. I totally did like a
Was it
mob.
supposed to be Jersey? You Jersey
Yeah.
You're all
Katniss?
close. You're all close. I can't get this accent right. Yo, it's I got a bridge to sell ya.
You Brooklyn Katniss?
Yes, yes.
Oh, Brooklyn. Oh, very good. Wow.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Really?
Walk in here. Oh man.
All right. Let's see. We're gonna go over to Craig.
Speaking of bad accents, okay.
Everybody thought it was a gangster. Yes, in the chat. Although they knew it was Irish Yoda. Victor Snyder just said that. He just joined us. Thank you, sir.
good accent. This one's
Katniss sleeps with the fishes.
Yeah.
Oh, Madrek says that. Yeah, that would have been good. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
let's see what it is. Yeah, man. This is it. Where's Harvey, man? What did you do?
Jamaican.
Jamaican.
Yes, Jamaican.
Yep. Jamaican.
Trying to think of lines. Oh crap! Hello.
Oh, calling.
Okay.
Calling.
Maybe he's gonna give him the answer. Whoever's calling.
It's time for work.
Talk about other characters he might know.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the.
I feel like we're gonna come back and
Without saying the name, it's trying to think of the character. Yeah, where's Harvey, man? What did you do?
Yeah, how about? Hey,
Can you
man.
get me? Can you get me there? Yeah, but yeah.
Hey, man, I gotta stop the joke. Come on.
I'm trying to think. It's,
Batman.
Batman?
yes.
Yeah, it's Batman.
I do want to say. Yeah, I don't want to say.
No, no, you can say other characters. Sorry, if you didn't know that, you can totally say that.
Oh, now I know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, no wonder it was so
Yeah,
hard.
man.
Jeez.
up in the Joker. Yeah.
Yes, you can't
But,
say
like,
Batman.
The, only,
You can say other
the easiest one is I'm Batman. It's the easiest one you can do. But yeah, I'm Batman. Man. Yeah.
I'm Batman, man.
Yeah, nice. I like that.
See, I can't do. Yeah, I can't do that. Yeah.
All right, we're going to go over to Alex. And Maria and Justin, you can help out again since Maria's the only one guessing.
Sorry to make faces for a second.
Hang on, in the chat, I'm sorry to interrupt. Victor Snyder said Jamaican Jimmy Stewart.
That's good. I like that.
Thank you, sir. I think.
Chris Hadley got Jamaican Batman, as did someone named KR890098. That's a hard thing to say, but thank you for watching.
Awesome.
Okay, Alex, take it away.
Wow. Did I ever tell you where did I get the scars?
Keep going.
It's me.
I got, yeah.
With the
I got
laugh
this
and the
one.
scars on the face.
Joker?
Joker, yep. What's the accent?
Yeah.
Another guy like me, he
Is it
jumps on the
Jamaican Joker?
pipes.
Also?
What was that? It's
Is
not
it Jamaican Joker? No.
Not Jamaican.
No, because it's super bad.
Yeah.
It's
Mamma
me.
mia, I can't believe you don't know this accent.
Mamma mia.
Yeah.
Oh, Italian
Mamma mia,
Joker.
came at me with a knife.
Okay,
Italian Joker.
yes, Italian Joker.
I was trying to figure out how to do that the whole show. Like, there's no way that there's
Yeah.
like the first
Yeah,
one was
it's
fine, but this one's not going to be a thing like at all.
Well, Chris knew it was Italian Joker, as did Anthony, but Victor says French Joker.
I was gonna go. I would have said Mario
Oh,
Joker.
Well, that's
There
pretty
you
cool.
go,
That's
Mario.
pretty
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, that's way.
All right, we got two
Mario
more
Joker.
people to go. Justin is up.
Goo goo gaga pudding.
That's good.
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn, baby.
Baby Harley
There you
Quinn.
go.
Yes, perfect.
Baby
That was
Harley
perfect.
It's disturbing.
Yeah.
Baby Harley Quinn.
I actually imagined as a baby. That's the only word. It was her first word. It was pudding.
Pudding.
That's good.
All right, Maria,
All
you're
right.
up, and Alex, you will be guessing.
Okay, Alex. Well, y'all, I do declare that the last time we met, I was but the learner, and now I am the master.
You're Southern. What is that line
Yeah.
from? We last
Come
met?
on, you know it.
Y'all,
Vader?
Really?
your
Yes.
lack of faith. Oh,
Yes, you got it, Vader.
okay,
Southern
cool.
Vader.
Cool.
No, she did like the exact quote from A New Hope. It was great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I had to go through like all of my Star Wars knowledge right there.
I love the idea that Vader would be like a Southern belle. Like, oh,
With the
my
fanning motion.
goodness.
I would
Yeah.
Like that.
Mr. Bob.
I love the
Oh my
declare.
God.
Yeah, we are going to have a lot to say about that right now.
You know,
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Yes, exactly.
And they have to call you Sugar, right?
Sugar, that's
yeah.
very good.
Bless your heart, Luke.
There you go. Perfect.
So Victor says Southern Vader would be having everybody got Southern Vader, by the way.
Good.
So that was like the most popular one. Great job, Maria. And Victor says having another Long Island iced tea. Apparently, is what you're doing.
On the porch.
On the porch. That's
Yes.
it.
And Mark says, "Oh, I do declare it's hot in this mask."
Very good. Cool.
I'm going to assume Mark's was doing with a Southern accent. All right. Well, I guess what? Tie game, folks. Everybody wins. Great job.
Yay! Good job, everybody.
Go team.
Boo. Do you say boo?
I said woo.
Oh, boo. The reason it's a tie is because you gave the other team a point.
Oh, yeah.
We would have got that eventually. We would have got
I'm
that
an equal
eventually.
opportunity cheater.
There you
I
go.
know.
All right. That's fair.
Thank you, baby.
That's very fair. All right, that is our last game for tonight. Before we get out of here, let's give some more links for everybody. So, Maria, where can people check out?
They
Well, you're
can go to knowlikeignite.com, or like I said, follow us on Twitter. That's a great place to connect.
And give us the Twitter is that one more time.
Oh, it's Maria Duron for me, and
Stein Factory for me.
Awesome. And again, all this stuff will be in the description section, folks, where you can click it. And Alex, where can people find you?
At 2am_bat on Twitter. You can find me at Facebook.com/Intense Comics, and the 2am Bachelor is the same name on Instagram.
All right. Craig.
I am at Craig Allen Poole. That's ALAN Poole on Twitter. Follow me there.
All right. Cool. By the way, Lister's mate, who's from the South, says Maria emphasized her Y's right in the y'alls, I guess. So,
Thank you very much.
All right. So again, thank you guys all so much for being on and for supporting us on Patreon. You guys are rock. Thank you for playing our stupid games and being good sports as well. So Sarah is our awesome guest co-host. Thank you so much, Sarah. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Pixies and Pins, or you can find me on Facebook at Actor Sarah Moore. And then my company, my production company is called Romeo's Faux Studios. So you can find me at romeosfaux.com.
Awesome. Check all that stuff out. You can find us at Super Geeked Up, at supergeekedup.com. Of course, that's where you can go for pretty much everything we do. You can get all this show, the episodes of this, all the shows we do. On Saturday nights, we do Saturday Night Star Wars, where we play Edge of the Empire role-playing game in the original trilogy universe. And like I said, Craig's joined us for a couple of times with that. And Monday nights, we do Dungeons & Dragons, Monday Night Mayhem, where we play D&D. So more fun. There's no Star Wars show this Saturday, folks. We'll be back following Saturday. And but all the other shows, Super Geeked Up and D&D, are going as normal. And again, if you want to join us for this show or in either of those gaming shows, again, you can pledge on Patreon and you can have some fun with us. And there's lots of other levels too. Very small amounts. You can still do stuff like come up with a Geek Tweet question. Anthony Lister's came up with one of our questions last week for the Geek Tweet. Lots of cool stuff you can get. Again, that's patreon.com/supergeekedup, or you just go to the supergeekedup.com homepage and there's a link to it there as well. So thank you guys so much for everybody who was watching live. We actually had a lot of chatting going on today. So thank you guys. It always makes it a lot more fun when you guys are there having a great time. And I know some new viewers here today. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you can join us. We do this kind of zany fun every Wednesday night, 11 p.m. Eastern. And we all do different questions, different games every week. We always have a good time and enjoy when you guys can participate. So thank you very much. Thank you, Maria, Justin, Craig, Alex, Sarah.
Thank you.
That's all awesome. All right, that's it for us tonight. We hope to see you next week, 11 p.m. Eastern. Until then, stay geeky, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.